Hey there, folks. It's me, Chris, with the Gig Man's Life. Yeah, baby. It's a Gig Man's Life indeed. And of course, on this channel, we're all about the gig economy, freelancing on the internet, rideshare, delivery, whatever gets that money in your pocket without doing OF. We're on it. And, you know, there is something called Cuddle Buddies, which we'll be looking at that a little bit later this week. But also, we're going to look at some of the things that are going on. And this story was brought up by Paid to Drive. You know, I like it when I've unsubscribed to his channel because I just don't agree with doing videos in your car, buddy. Just don't agree with it. And, you know, also, I like the fact I can bring up the supporting data here. You know, because he's acting like this is current news. Well, in 2021, New York City enacted a law that required the platforms to share the data with the restaurants. You know, the customer name, email address, telephone number, so they can directly market and be within competition, you know, and also possibly cut them out of it. But this is the thing. Most people are already there. You know, these mom and pops stores already attach their menu to the order. You know, it's already that they're directly marketing to the customer, but that means also they'd like to go and spend a little bit more money. Hey, it's in this neighborhood. Let's go and do this, because it might not be a neighborhood they are already in. So I totally see it from the restaurants, but also I see it from the gig app, as these are our customers. We're the ones that are spending the money for the direct marketing that gets them to our door, to your door. And in our policies, in the gig app policies, they state that they are not going to go and give that data away. And part of that data, which bundles all together, is our credit cards. And now they're not going to do that because the pay card industry, PCI, IT, it's one of the things you have to know about it. That's, you know, and data security. Yeah. I didn't opt in when I ordered from this restaurant to have my data to go and send me unsolicited mail. I just wanted to get my Kung Pao chicken. I just wanted to go and get my buffalo wings. That's all I wanted, is my pizza. Not to have my data with them, not to have direct marketing from them when, you know, I just don't feel like it. And maybe, just maybe, I got a bad order. Or I just don't feel it. You know, it was decent enough, but it really is not something. I don't want something to remind me and say, oh, I'll give them a chance again. You know, maybe there's something different. And then regret ordering directly from them because now I'm getting a flood of bullshit. That's what I like the apps for, is that division. But this is still New York City. Why is this going to be any matter to us? Because it's a bellwether, folks. It is one of those things where New York City does it, Boston will do it, suddenly everyone else. And also, this is one of the little things that the union's pushing, because it is the Hospitality Alliance. It's a group action that was now and still is pushing New York City to go and push this further, to go to appeals court. And the topper of all else, Paid to Drive didn't bring up. This is 2021 when this law was enacted. As you can see, the article is from 2024, September, talking about when the judge has done this. I have not seen any other updates about this being appealed or going forward into appeals. And if you really want to know about how much you can be distracted by everything else, these are the things going on besides what's going on in politics. These are the things that you don't see behind the scenes because you get too distracted about who's screwing who over. So, yeah, you can take this with a grain of salt. As always, you know, it is what it is, and I got to go and do this.
So, legal notice, these are my opinions, not facts, not advice, definitely not a life manual. If you take anything here as legal, financial, spiritual, or as intelligent guidance, that's on you. I comment, I react, I speculate. Sometimes I'm right. Most of the time, I'm just confidently wrong. Any products or services mentioned are not endorsements unless I explicitly say so, and they're check cleared. I'm not responsible if you buy it, try it, or regret it. This content may include material used under fair use for commentary, criticism, and reaction. So, do your own research or don't. Just don't blame me either way, okay? Thank you.
And again, I like the thing Paid to Drive. I do like some of the ways he brings up things. I just wish he wouldn't do it in his freaking car. Because, you know, as I would say, is that it's evidence against yourself. It does go and say, oh, I'm doing it in my car. Well, you know, we already tax write that off. I can now tax write off as soon as I start doing things better and getting more people to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you can get the latest news and reviews of things that in the gig life. Because, you know, as I said, it's freelancing on the internet, ride share, and delivery, and anything else. And we'll cover that cuddle buddy thing. You know, it's an old gambit. You know, lonely people needing to go and just snuggle a little and paying for that privilege. But, you know, anyways, folks, I hope it's a profitable day without doing OF. You guys have such a fun day. And thank you very much for watching. Okay?